In this video, we are going to apply Tailwind UI in our project. Is it worth it? I just bought it. Let's see it. Okay, then I just bought this Tailwind UI. Tailwind CSS is getting pretty famous and I want to try. Then I just bought this UI part of it because they have like just the library, they have this UI, they have a bunch of things here. I bought this plan here, $249 to have marketing and application UI. And I want to apply to how to create an app because I want to see if I can achieve a better look and feel using it. So let's do it. I can sign in here with my account so I can have the examples. And I also have the documentation. I already did an example with Meteor. Then I'm just going to copy and paste all these steps here. So let's do it. Okay, it's going to download and install a bunch of stuff just to configure post CSS and whatnot. It's missing a step here. That is to remove the minifier, the default minifier from Meteor. I'm going to update that page later, but I also need to remove this guy here. I'm going to remove already. It's downloading like all the dependencies that are necessary. I can already change my CSS. I'm going to add this to the top. Okay. Oh, I also need this file to process my CSS files here. There are a few steps, but you can just follow as I'm doing here in the example. Okay, and then last but not least, we also need to create this Tailwind file. I'm not sure if that's the best Tailwind options here, but I'm just going to apply here, and then later we can change if we find something that's better. Okay, then the only one that I skipped was this one. Run this one, and that's it. I think we did all the steps here. Let's complain about the strings. I don't think my previous is correctly. Yeah, my previous was not. I don't know why sometimes it does not out select my previous binary here, but I believe it's going to work now, or no. I don't know why my period is not working. Yeah, not sure. It's complaining, but it's not fixing. Anyway, let's wait for this, and that's the last step, and you should be able to start copy and paste some components here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to change first. Maybe you should change first the header, right? Then if you look to the components here, you have this section that is like app, yeah. And we have like this, and then you can copy, like I like the dark part. Maybe this is a good one to start. Then we could copy from here. Okay, but first let's see if our project is still working. I don't know if my MongoDB is started. Then I'm going to just check here in parallel. Okay. We can also update Meteor in this video because there are no break chains going to be fast. But let's see what is the port that I'm running. Oh, it's missing something here. Babel runtime. I don't have Babel runtime. I think I do. Maybe I need to install again. let me install again. Let me install. Like the idea of Tailwind UI specifically is to provide like ready components where you can just like copy and paste from here, and that's it. Let's see if it's worth. Okay, let me try to run this one more time. It feels like it's not downloading this file. Can you see? I don't know what's happening, but it should download this file. Babel runtime, it's here. I don't know why WebStorm is not identify as well. Can you see? It's saying it's not here. That's why it has this different color. But let's start again and see. I already used this in the Portuguese channel just yesterday. I recorded a few videos. Then I know a little bit how this is working. Maybe you can even copy from there because I already changed some rules here. I can explain in a second, but I don't know what is going on here. I have something wrong probably. Broken symlink. Let me clear my node modules because I think when I install the package, something was not correct here. If you want to reset like the Meteor package as well, you can run Meteor reset. But if you are using like the embedded MongoDB from Meteor in development, that's also going to clean this database. So you know that. That's usually only necessary when you upgrade Node.js, and you didn't right now because sometimes like the Node.js need to be in a different version when you install the packages, but let's try again. Because if you see this error, is because there is a broken symbolic link. Then maybe it was a permission problem or like a disk issue, and it was not able to write these files. Then it's better to just try again. And this is not like a Meteor package, just like a node module. I don't know even what this node module is used for. And it's good to get like these problems because you can get these problems. And then, you know, you remove the node modules, you run Meteor reset. It's probably going to work because it's going to install all the node modules. And I believe this symbolic link is going to be created correctly this time. Okay, let's run one more time. Okay, it was syncing because a lot of files were added to node modules folder here, and now it's running. I think we also have a confusion here. Oh, maybe that was the problem. Maybe I was using yarn lock, and now I use it like in npm install. I don't remember what I was using here. Maybe I have in the readme. Oh, I don't have even a readme file here. What a mess, right? Usually I have a readme where I explain like how to set up the app. I don't know why I don't have it here, but maybe that was the issue. Then the yarn lock has some constraints, and then I install other packages using npm, and then it's a mix, and then it's not working. But I think now it's going to work. Oh, now you can see it's checking the folder and it's there. The last step, if this doesn't work, you can delete the package lock because this is locking specific versions, and then you can just start from scratch. But usually this is not necessary. I don't know, it's taking a long time, this step here. It's starting the app itself. It should not take that long. Maybe I did something wrong in these settings. I'm not sure. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I just did in another project like yesterday, and it was really simple. Maybe there is something wrong in this setup here. But I think the problem was yarn lock, but I don't know why it's taking that long. I have no idea. I did the exact same steps. I think it's even here yet. No, that's my website. This is the project that I did yesterday. Oh my God. Okay, at least it's up now. It took 10 seconds to connect to load the data in the database. Then maybe my machine is running really, really, really slow. I'm not sure. Okay, it's there, but of course nothing has changed. Then let's see. Let me close my website here. Then let's open this, because if you see here, it's exactly the same code. If you look to this, it's probably going to be here, because I think I copied this component somewhere here. It was not this component, the one that I copied. I think it was. Maybe it was a different. Oh, it was this one, because this one has this extended header. I don't know which one I prefer. Let me take a second look here. I think I prefer the one with the extended header. Later you can change as well. Like this is the code, you can see. It's exactly the same. But the difference here is that I'm already checking, like if the user is authenticated, then I show like this nice avatar here or not. That's why I'm going to copy from here and not copy from the example. But I didn't find any issues with like the Tailwind example. Just to be clear here, it was working pretty well. It's just like some user stuff that I did. Then I don't know if this project, they have the same styles. It's app.js. Let's see how our app.js is. Yeah, we are using TailwindUI. Maybe we should remove later. Okay, but I have the header, and that's what I also have here. I just copy my header component. Then let me copy some imports here, just to be sure I have them all there. I don't know if I was using class names already on this project, because I installed in the other one. Let's see if I'm using this. No, I need to install it. And I also need to install what the documentation says here about the icons. I did this part, but I didn't install the React part. Then let's install the React part. And we also need to install class names. Then I think everything here is going to be identified, and we'll be ready to use this header. Maybe I already have even another header here. Yeah, maybe we have a different header. Let me remove it. It's better to choose these components when you start, of course, but in this case I didn't. Then I'm doing right now. Yeah, we have this old header, but for now I'm just not going to import it. Just going to remove it. And I just need to install class names as well. I have used tracker as well. Let me import use tracker here, because then I can get to the username and everything. Yeah, I have used location. I have this logo, but I need to use the logo for how to create an app. I don't know if I have the small logo here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let's check. I don't think I have the small one, right? Yeah, I should have like a small version of this one. But for now, let's see what is going on. Oh, I need to import fragment as well. Fragment. I think I have more errors here. Let me check the errors first. Yeah, fragment, I just did. My machine is very slow. You see the lag between I adding the fragment and it identifying it. I don't know why it's complaining about this. Open is already, oh, I already had some idea here to handle open, probably. Open. No. Oh, I have an open here. This is not my code, okay? I just copied. Maybe they have two opens that are nested. Yeah, I think this is the first mistake that I found here. Profile menu open. I can just rename it, and I can provide here. And another error, let's see. Is it wrong? No. Is it? Unexpected new line. I don't know what is that. It's complaining. I don't know what this rule means. Let me check here. It's complaining something about this function, but I'm not going to care about this. I need to fix anyway before I commit because of our hooks. But I think it's complaining about this way to declare a function, but I don't know why this is a problem. Function parent new line. Yeah, I don't care about this rule. We can also do, usually I put this in the Quav settings, but if you want to just ignore one rule, you can do like this function. You can go to your package. I don't know if I have already custom rules. I don't, but you can do like, I think it's rules. And then I'm just typing here. I'm not sure if it's correct, but I think it's, usually you can just put off. You could transform in a warning, but you can put off as well. Yeah, they are gone. It's not the best way because sometimes it's important. And usually I update my Quav configuration. Maybe I even have this already because this is not in the latest version. Can you see? But anyway, at least you learn how to ignore a specific rule that you don't care. But just be careful because if you ignore all the rules, it's going to be a mess. Okay, it's working. But I don't know why it's not looking good. Maybe it's just because my logo is weird. We could also remove this, I believe, because Tailwind base is probably going to handle that. But I need to have a small logo. That's just me. Maybe I have this small logo somewhere. I'm not sure. But I can put any logo there for now. I think the example, they have a good one. Let me just replace for now. Let's go here, components. Then you go to the app style section. Yep, here. Because in the example, they have this nice blue logo, and I can just copy from here. Let me get this class name because I didn't change this class name. No, it's not here. Maybe I need to get from the extended one. Yeah, it's here. That's the logo that I want. Just as a placeholder for now. So it looks better. Yeah, it looks better now. And it's not signing up here, right? In this project. Because I want to check if my state, when my user is authenticated, is working as well. Because it's probably not. Because I have just copied from another project. Invoking login error, blah, blah, blah. Transition. I don't know if I got this error. Let me refresh. What is transition? Transition. Okay. Maybe this guy should be the open from above. Transition is it, but it's missing a show. No, the show is here. Oh, it's coming from, I just need to rename it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see this bracket here. It's just a prop from React, then I need to rename it. Then that's why it wasn't undefined. Yeah, now it's working. Now you can see like my user here. You see? This timeline is from the other project, so we are going to remove this timeline. My machine is really slow. I don't know what's happening. And also our sign up button goes to sign up because here is different. Do we have a profile page here? Let's check the routes, but I don't think we do. Oh, we do. And it's profile as well. Yeah, we could use from there. Let me see. They have the slashes already. They like route paths. Sign up. Road paths dot profile, and we don't have timeline yet. But we have our home page. This is like the home page of the other app. Home page. What else do we have here? Oh, we also have sign in. Maybe for now we can just show sign in and sign up. It's a little bad experience, but it's going to work. And inside my profile, I'm just going to have this. So it should be updated in a second. Yeah, I have my home page and I have my user here. I have my profile here. And I can go to my home page again. And yep, it looks better. And it's nice because I also have the mobile view and it's also working here. This is just like a profile picture that was there. Limino is the name of the other project. Then we're going to, of course, change Limino to how to create an app. And we also need to use our get text, right? Get text. So app name. And then we can add the app name here. App name. How to create. Can you see that it's very slow? I don't know why, but my machine is very slow. Okay, then we have the app name and here we go. Yeah, it's looking good. Of course, we need to optimize a bunch of stuff here, but it's now with a better header already. I don't know what you had in the old header. Let's check here very fast just to see. Oh, we had a link to my YouTube channel. Maybe we can put the link again. Sign in, sign up, already did. Profile, already did. Okay, just the link to the YouTube channel is missing. Making off. Okay, let's do this. It's a different kind of go-to. We are going to adapt here. Because if you see here, I just have like a few definitions for the navigation. And this could be the last one. YouTube. Then we could have also another way here, maybe like is external link. And then the two will be my external link. Then of course we need to take care of this boolean here. Let's see where this is going to be used. I think it's using two places because we need to create this and also the mobile one. Then probably we should use like in a different way. Maybe we can have a function like a go-to function. Maybe we even have this go-to function here. Yeah, we have this go-to function that we can copy here. It's a go-to function. This was closing the menu when you click it. Maybe that's also a good idea to have here, but I'm not going to do this right now. Let's just go to, I don't need even the external link boolean because this code's already checking. If it starts with HTTP, it's going to be external. Then I can change probably here. The problem is that I'm using link. I don't know if I can just use, let me see if I can do like this. I can just extract this to a function, is external. And then if it's external, I can do a different thing inside my navigation. Let me go back here, navigation. Okay, because if it's in the same path, it's going to change the styles, but I'm not sure if I can change here, like on click. Maybe I can use on click all the time. Let's see. On click, go to, and item.to. Okay, go to, it's going to return another function. I don't know if link is a React router component. I'm not sure if link has on click or just the to. I'm really not sure, but let's try. And then we have it two places here. We also have this one. Okay, let's save and see if this is working. I should be able to go to my profile. Can you see? 2 is missing. I think we need to have 2. React router link go to external URL. Let's see if they have a solution for this, or otherwise you need to just change the component in that case. Use effect. No, but that's not my point. My point is how to use the link component from React router. They are using a redirect style. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, you need to use just the href. Okay. It's not the best way to solve the problem, but it's going to work. Then I think it's better to have like this. That was why I did this external first, because I was expecting to have to do this. Link component. Then if it's external, I can use a. Let's see how he did here. Oh, he just did like a. Yeah, we need to, but the problem here is that we have a different type when we also have the first one to have this highlighted style, as you can see here, the highlighted style. Then we need to mix like all these logics together here. It's going to be a mess, I believe, because it's link. Yeah, it's a little bit different here. Okay, but let's do it. I don't think it's too different. Maybe they have, yeah, the final part's the same, but the other part's not the same. Okay, then let me refactor this a little bit. Let me remove this. Then first I'm going to check if it's like selected. Then we can decide the style first. I think that's better. So I'm not going to class names, selected class names. I'm not going to think about like what are the difference. I'm just going to do, okay, if it's selected, this is the one. If it's not selected, this is the other one. Okay, this is the first part. Is selected. My machine is really slow, sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. Okay, then now I have the same link because I can just add this class name here and it's going to work for both cases. Then I can just, okay, extract this and like link component, and here will be the same link component. And then finally I can do the other rule. Link component is external item.to, and then that's my link component if it's external, because I want to use the go-to. Otherwise I am going to use not a go-to, sorry, I'm going to use a different way. I can use the A with onClick, and that's going to work. And here I can use the link as expected, and I can just use to, and I don't need my go-to function. Actually, my go-to function is not necessary right now because I'm just using there. Then I can just remove it. I want to keep this simple, okay? Then I don't want to keep there the go-to. Where is my go-to call? Then I prefer to just have like a simple function here. It's going to be declared all the time, I know it. Okay, it's a lot of code because of these 2 rules that I'm changing here. And the problem is that I also have this for mobile, but I don't blame TailwindUI to make like 2 different styles, one for mobile, because sometimes it's hard to have the same style working on mobile as well. But let's see if this is working. I don't know if I changed the mobile one or the desktop one. Go-to is not defined. I I still have some reference to go to somewhere. Where is this? I believe I started changing the mobile one and then I finished changing the other one. But let's get my blank, then I can find my code, because I don't know what's the best way here, because they have also different styles there. So for now, I know it's not good, but I'm going to copy this, because if they did in a different way, it's because they have a lot of different things here. But it's not that different. Maybe that is a piece of code that you could optimize, but I just copied from them because I need to copy the same styles here. This is the selected one. Yeah, they are different. And this is the other one. Let me remove my face. Okay, then we have this other one. And besides that, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, this code should be better. It's a little bit my fault, but also because they need to have different styles. And I can understand that. Oh, this is not a... Maybe this was wrong in the other code. Let me see how was the final code here as well. Yeah, this is wrong because this is going to be an object, and we don't want an object, we want a component. Okay, let's save it and let's hope for the best. I see some red marks here, but maybe some unused imports now because we changed it. Okay, the CSS baseline, maybe we need to remove all this code from a TailwindUI, but maybe I could do this later, right? Otherwise I'm going to break everything. Okay. Yeah, but something is still wrong because YouTube is marked as selected. I'm not sure why. Then let me check here. I have this code like is selected. Item 2, path name. Path name in this case is just slash. And of course I have slash here. External links are never selected. That's what I'm going to do here. If it's not external, because external links are not going to be selected inside the app, and this, and that's the bad part about like doing copy and pastes everywhere, because then it's, oh, even this copy paste is wrong, right? Because they are exactly the same and they shouldn't be. I think this is wrong. Let me check here. Yeah, it should not be the same. It should be this. But do you understand this? And like we should maybe extract also this function, then you can receive this. Like we can create a function like is selected item. Oh, why it's not a function? I want to have a function here. Okay, now inside here is selected item. Okay, then you can decide this here. We can also convert to arrow function. Then I can use in the other is selected. Oh, I think WebStorm, no, it didn't for me. WebStorm can do this automatically, but I had to change the code first. Then of course he was not able to identify they are the same code. And I believe even this part, we can also extract as a function. Then our code is not terrible anymore. Get link component. Oh, that was a good name indeed. I prefer to have maybe like this. Okay. Then you can provide our item, and yeah, it's looking better. Let me just also put the brackets here, because I believe this part is exactly the same in the other piece of code, right? Then let me check. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Then we can do the same here. Get link component, item selected class names. Like the class names need to be different because they were just implemented by Tailwind. And I think this was a very good example because we get Tailwind, they're using two different places, then we start to implement our own logic here. That was a good example. Now YouTube is not marked anymore and our mobile menu is working, but you need to click. Yeah, it's going to my YouTube channel and it's going back to my, not back because I was not in the homepage here. Profile is also marked, then homepage. It feels like the homepage is marked all the time. And I think this is happening because of the way that we are doing, because the homepage is just a slash, then it's going to be included all the time. Maybe here it needs to be just equal. Let's see if that's going to work for the homepage, for the profile page. Then if I go to my profile, yeah, it's not marked anymore. Yeah, now it's working. And that's it. Yeah, that was our way to apply these new styles here. And the last piece that I'm going to wrap up this video is that we need to also add the content, because I got the header, but we also have these classes for the content. Then let's go back to here. And then instead of this main, we are going to add this main. And that's it. It's going to be very different because it's going to add like a margin. Oh, I don't have this div anymore. And we are not using these classes anymore. They are probably defined here. Yeah, we are not using this main anymore. Oops. I just saved it with the comments. That was the problem. Not the comments, the wrong. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't know where is my content. My content should be here somewhere. Maybe I did something wrong, or maybe my components inside my routes are expecting something. I'm not sure. Oh, now it's here. Okay. It looks terrible because of course we are changing our style, but it's going to look good later, right? Yeah, it looks terrible right now, but I think it's a good move to use like a library like Tailwind. I think it's going to help us going forward. And I think I have a logout button here that I can't see because I'm mixing styles. Yeah, but the pages are working. Then probably in the next video, I can like fix all these bugs that we caused it, because we can change like this, we can fix the buttons, of course, and also the sign in, sign up page. And that's the good part, because if I go here, that's the last thing that I'm going to show you. We already have the registration form. Then you can just use this registration form. Okay, then it's going to look great like this one. Thank you guys. Sorry for the long video, but at least now you saw like how I apply Tailwind, and I think it's worth it. We are going to apply new components, then I can make my final decision, but I think it's worth it because just like in 40 minutes, we have this, like everything here working. And if I was starting from Tailwind, I didn't need to change all these components that were already there, because the components will be already clean and start from scratch. But even in this case, where I already had a bunch of stuff, like my header is here, it's working again. I can authenticate, I can see my content. It's not great because I changed the wrappers, but it's going to look good, like maybe in the next video. So that's it. Subscribe and send to your friend that likes Tailwind. Oh, they released this new product that's called TailwindUI. You need to pay it. It's not like very cheap, but I think it's good. It's a good trade-off to have this, because we need to change some code, but at least you don't need to think about the UI, about like the spacing, the styles. It's there. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.